Tēnā koe te pika. First of all, I'd like to mihi to our people who rose in the last 9 to 10 days and arrived here in a huge korowai of love. Ka nui te mihi aroha o tō tātou kuini, nā waihono, ariki nā waihono i te pō, who saw her people walking, who felt the pain of her people and led with them. Huge acknowledgement to the communities who dipped into their pockets, who dipped into their whānau pockets, who made sure they supported our whānau. Huge mihi to Toitū Te Tiriti Kaihautu, with the experience of the OGs carried the pou whenua o te ropu matikete. You mobilised. You showed with determination and dignity that you could care for each other, respect the mana of the whenua you moved through, the reconciliations, the respect that got you here. We have immense pride in the way you mobilised and arise, and we showed we are not outnumbered. In fact, we showed we can organise ourselves. And you know and I know, there were at least 70 to 80,000 here. The police clearly left the rangatahi and the children out. But we've become used to that narrative from this place. And despite our staff being blocked from able to give out water and toilet our kaumātua and being blocked from being able to look after our disabled community, we still looked after you with dignity. E te iwi, you have every right to rise, every right to be angry and deeply hurt. This government has betrayed iwi Māori. It has unleashed a wrecking ball through to iwi Māori. The Prime Minister has traded the mana of Te Riti. He's exposed our mokopuna to harm for a bill it doesn't even intend to support. He thinks so little of te iwi Māori that he has unleashed an unprecedented attack on our mokopuna, which we are forced to defend. Be very clear who the attacker and who the defenders here are. And we will expose to the world the cruelty of this government. Te Puia and Tā Aparanga collaborated. They strengthened and they joined forces to mobilise an affirmative action to unite and strengthen our people. This was the price of citizenship. Kohanga Reo was created as a movement of young parents over 40 years ago to mobilise an affirmative action, reclaiming te reo, tikanga for our babies. And here we have accumulated over 9 days an affirmative call to action that landed and was realised at Parliament yesterday. Our babies of 40 years ago are leaders today. They are smart, they are savvy, in two worlds ki te ao, and that threatens those who thrive off a one world view. Governments in this House have crossed many, many lines. In the past, it has moved bills to confiscate our whenua. It has moved bills to imprison our tupuna without trial. It has moved and apologised for the way that it's treated te iwi Māori. Tēnō rangatiratanga is not found in David Seymour's bill. Tēnō rangatiratanga is not found in Luxon's coalition agreement. Tēnō rangatiratanga is not found in that uncle. It's not found in New Zealand First. Tēnō rangatiratanga is not determined by the kāwanatanga. Tēnō rangatiratanga is in you. Tēnō rangatiratanga is in me. Tēnō rangatiratanga is in our mokopuna. That's where tēnō rangatiratanga is. And anyone that tries to silence our mokopuna in this House will see the wrath of te ao Māori and the wrath of our tikanga. Tēnō rangatiratanga is about us. It belongs in our homes, in our marae, in our hapu, in our communities. We are our own rangatiratanga. And I get that not everybody wants to celebrate their rangatiratanga, but we are it. And that's what's next, whānau mā. What's next and what comes next is us, asserting our rangatiratanga. Ko te kokona o te whare e kitea, engari ko te kokona o te ngākau kauri e kitea. There is no aroha for our people in this House. There is no aroha when we sit there and we have to see our staff blocked from being able to manaki to give water to everybody. Because what the last 9 days has been about, whānau mā, is everybody who fights and wants to have the right to live with peace and aroha and dignity. This is what it's about, whānau. You are the affirmative action. You are the next step. You have the ability to march and put yourself and register on the Māori roll. That is the only way we're ever going to clean up this paruwaru. That is the only way you're going to be able to assert and make sure this government and future governments never try to tinker or taipa or totu with our tiriti and our mokopuna. E te whānau mā. E te whānau mā. That is the affirmative action. You have it within yourselves to takes 2 minutes to go home, to get on and make sure you register onto the Māori roll. Do not let them have the last say e te iwi Māori.